Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blerd in the land. Welcome back to blerd. Welcome back, ladies community. Today I'm back with a new video, and today's new video is on something that honestly the internet has been talking about it since this year, yo. So seems like these artists, when they come together, because this is music news, they come together and make great music together. And it's no other than SZA and Kendrick Lamar. I mean, to me, they feel like music soulmates. When I really think about it, I'm like, you know what? When they come together, they make a good amount of songs. And I know I'm going to go back and check them out because they do collaborations where you're like, you know what? I like this song enough. I'm going to go back and play it again. And fans have been wanting to see this actually too, by the way. SZA and Kendrick Lamar doing a joint or a collaboration album together. And you know what? I agree. I remember seeing this online in the new year, and people were saying, like, what artist would you like to see do a joint album? And SZA, Kendrick was on there, and this was for SZA, actually. It was like, which artist would you like to see SZA do an album with? They had 3 artists. You had Kendrick Lamar, you had Isaiah Rashad, and Travis Scott. Me, I'm like, you know what? I'm more of a Kendrick and SZA, and also Isaiah Rashad. I like when they do collaborations together. But SZA went on Sherry Shepherd's show, and she actually had a response about being asked if her and Kendrick will ever do a collaboration album together. All right? I'm like, let's get into it. So I'm going to play the audio clip for you guys so you can get what's going on with it. So give me a sec, guys.
Kendrick Lamar, Babylon, and Doves in the Wind, all the stars. I mean, a genius with a genius. Luther, 30 for 30. Like, would you and Kendrick together consider doing a joint album? Like, we would love to see.
I would love that.
I think that would be amazing. He's such a genius, and he's part of his genius is like him being so elusive, and so mysterious, and I love it. I don't know what's going on as much as you don't know what's going on.
Really?
Yeah. When Luther came out, I said, okay, that's the vocals we're using. Period. And same with Gloria. I said, okay, and I love that though. That's also part of the fumbling and finding. I feel like he's a huge part of my fumbling and finding era because I'm just trusting all of his expertise and all the being thrust into these moments and spotlight and saying yes. And he's so good at saying yes, but like staying grounded. So I'm just like, teach me, sensei, what you know.
Yeah. So it's like y'all are yin and yang when you come together.
Yeah.
You got what he needs, he got what you need, and it just and the fumbling and finding and the blow up is just so like, yeah.
So, Sherry Shepherd brought up an excellent point. They're musical soulmates. They're the yin and yang to one another, all right? There are artists that are out there, right, that you know, when they get on a collaboration with the person that they collaborate on a frequent basis musically, they're gonna make hits. And I love that Sherry brought up the songs that they've done together over the time. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, Babylon, banger. The other one, Doves in the Sky, banger. You know what I'm saying? All the Stars, the Black Panther soundtrack, Luther, Gloria. Oh my God, the Luther song on GNX was crazy, yo. Like this, the delivery, the cadence, just, I don't know. I'm a big music blerd, as y'all can see. And I was like, man, this is dope. Like, you can tell that they really have an actual sensei apprenticeship because how SZA explained it. She's like, yo, he's sensei. He's teaching me how to do things with music, even though I'm not a hip hop artist, but in an R&B sense, what I can do with my music to make it unique and make it work. They appreciate each other's artistry. I mean, she called him a genius. I'm glad that someone asked about it because, like I said, a lot of fans have been saying, when are we gonna get a SZA and Kendrick Lamar album. Now, you gotta remember this too. SZA has 2 albums left on TDE. So, what could probably happen if it happens? I'm not saying that it can't. Anything's possible, right? I think once her 2 albums is over under TDE and RCA, can't forget about them 2 guys. She'll be able to do maybe an album with Kendrick Lamar where they have a collaboration album. But she'll probably have to end up being signed to PG Lane, Kendrick Lamar's label, and Dave Free's label. So, yeah, I would love to see. I like SZA's enthusiastic remark to it. But yes, I think some artists, when it comes down to it, just make good music together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the chemistry's there. They're like music soulmates when it comes down to it. And overall, we know that it will be a successful album because Kendrick's gonna bring his A game, SZA's gonna bring her A game, and I mean, even their new songs. I forgot to mention SZA too. 30 for 30, phenomenal song that she's done with Kendrick as well. See, so I'm just saying, like, I'm hoping SZA, Kendrick Lamar. Like, you two need to do a joint album together. I could definitely see that being something like one of the most talked about albums. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I can definitely see it being one of those albums that pretty much get a notoriety. People are looking for it. I'm sure SZA fans are, Kendrick fans, fans of both. But it is a blur. Living the word, guys. You tell me in the comments. Do you want to see a SZA and Kendrick Lamar joint album? And my next question for you guys is, what other artists besides Kendrick Lamar would you like to see SZA do a joint album between either Isaiah Rashad or Travis Scott? You tell me in the comments, guys. It is a blur. Live and work. Guys, thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing the video, and also hit that bell to stay notified when I drop the latest content. It's the hardest working blerd on YouTube. I'm out.